Despite many people having doubts about Kyler Murray's size, he looked right at home in Cliff Kingsbury's offense last night, going 6 for 7 for 44 yards in his only series. After the game, Kingsbury said, quote, "I told you all along, he's been little his whole life, so he knows how to find the spot, the soft spot, and get down." Kyler, on the other hand, was a little hard on himself. Let's hear it.
I wanted to score. I wanted to go back in. Somebody asked me before the week, would you want to go back in, or how would you feel? How do you think you would feel? But yeah, I was definitely, I was itching for more. But no, I felt good.
You trying to sell coach on getting back in the game?
And I just asked him if we were done twice, and he said, "Yeah, we're done." So.
That was it. Antonio Cromartie still with us. Okay, here's the question. Can a quarterback as small as Kyler be a star in the NFL, in your opinion?
Definitely. Most definitely. He can definitely be a star. And you see the flick of his wrist? I mean, he was throwing like he was 6'4". I mean, he was throwing from one half to the other half. I mean, to the other sideline. Out routes, timing, getting out of there.
Yo, okay.
Zipping.
Why was he doing that?
Huh?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell you why they was doing it, but he was like that thing zipping. But no, I'm telling you, the best thing I think that Cliff is doing is he's getting the quarterback outside of the pocket too. He's finding those dink and dunk passes where everything is in front of him. When you can do that, now it gives him a confidence that I can play at this level. I can do the things I need to do. And I think right now that's all this game was. It was a confident booster. But he can go out there and throw the ball. He can get his reads and get his look and get the ball out quick. He's already in shotgun.
Right.
So he can see everything on the football field right now. He knows where the defense is coming from. You see what they're doing. They're playing off. Now he knows where his read is going to go.
How much did it bother you as a corner to play against a Michael Vick, where you had to honor that? You had to be aware that he might bolt at any moment.
See, that's why you always try to have a spy. You got to try to have a spy on a running quarterback. If you don't, as soon as DB turn his back, gone.
Behind you.
I mean, he running right beside you. You know? So it's just the attitude of we got to keep him contained. Put pressure in his face, let him keep him inside, and where he can't see.
How much would it frustrate you if you go cover, and all of a sudden you look up and he has run for 11 yards in the first down?
So on 30 and 11 too?
Yeah.
That's frustrating. Because we played with John.
Woo.
And, you go...
Early John.
Right.
Really,
and he get outside the pocket, and all of a sudden, that's very frustrating, Skip. And that's why you don't really want to play a whole lot of man coverage. If you play man, or you play cover 5, which is 22 man, 2D man across the board, Skip, you turn your back and you don't get home, or you let that guy in the pocket, you let him jump out the window, it's over. So you have to be careful. But the thing is, Skip, look, he will have moments that wow you. Because he has that kind of ability, Skip. No matter how small he is, he can throw the football, and he will have wild moments. But I just think the thing that concerns me with him is his size. Can he take the pounding? 16 straight games, year in and year out, Skip. That's the thing that concerns me. Skip, he's a small man. By any metric, any sport, forget this. I mean, even for tennis, he's a small man.
Yeah, he is.
Tennis players are huge.
Yeah, well, they are now. I just saw one the other day, like 6'11". They got America like 6'11". I'm like, you playing tennis?
I know, it's crazy.
The ball is coming out the trees. But he's a small man, and I'm concerned that, Skip, the pounding that because they don't let you attack the quarterback like they used to. But still, eventually, the guy will fall on you. The guy will get a shot to take you down. And so that's the thing that concerns me. But I'm not putting Skip as, he bought in last. Anybody that comes from Oklahoma other than Sam Bradford, Skip Bayless has bought in.
I was bought in,
Wait a
though,
second.
and I was there.
Jason White, I said he can't play in the NFL. Won the Heisman Trophy. I said he can't play.
Yeah, he was.
I told him that on TV one day. I did. It was terrible. But I said it.
He probably said you hate
So I'm 2-2. So Jason White, Sam Bradford can't play, I said. And Baker, I told you, #1 pick in the draft.
Always said that.
The thing that concerns me, Skip, the biggest thing is that we saw a guy with this kind of athleticism get injured, and he was never the same. That's RG3. Now, the question is, can he stay healthy? If he can stay healthy, he
Biggest difference to me between Kyler and Robert, Kyler was born with what I call the self-preservation gene. You just have it in your psyche. You get it. You feel it because, like Cliff said, he's been little his whole life, so he knows how to find the soft spot and get down. The game is rigged to protect the quarterback in the National Football League. So you can bolt and you can run for 8 yards, and you can give yourself up and just slide. And by the way, he was drafted high as a baseball player. Robert couldn't even figure out how to slide. He was having trouble getting his feet right, where he'd get his cleats caught on the carpet, you know, when he'd try to go down and slide.
Same thing with Vic. I mean, the guy's running so fast. You know what I'm saying?
All right. But Robert did not have self-preservation. He was constantly flying into huge trouble and windmilling into trouble, helicoptering, as John did in the Super Bowl, into trouble.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Remember Haloti Nada got him?
Yeah. And that's what happened. His leg whipped behind Haloti really didn't hit him. It was like he got tripped up and his leg whipped. That was the beginning. We didn't know it at the time, Skip, but that was the beginning of the end.
Okay. I'm with this man. I've told you from the start, this little man is a special little playmaker. He has a lightning release. Ooh. His arm is shockingly strong for his size, where I don't know where the velocity comes from out of that little power plant body, but he can whip it.
He got torque.
And we didn't see any deep balls last night because he doesn't have Hollywood Brown anymore. But as Jenny covered him at OU, Hollywood could run by anybody. The Ravens will find that out pretty quickly. And they don't have a Hollywood in their receiving corps. So Cliff kept it pretty simple, and it's a lot of underneath. It is dinking, as you say, dacking, but it is lethal dinking and dacking because he is deadly accurate with the football. And to your point, get him outside, and he's going to beat any rush outside because this is just me. It's the quickest feet I've seen on a football field since Barry Sanders. I'm talking about quick. You go, you know, like, it's like cartoon quick, but he can move, man. And it's quick and speed. He's got downfield speed.
Definitely. But the biggest thing I saw last night, too, he got outside the pocket and he was throwing accurate throws outside the pocket. And then one time, I guess they ran a little RPO. He threw that thing down the field, 16 yards down the field, right on the sideline. Can't beat that.
Yeah,
I don't care what nobody say.
Completion,
and think of what's going to come off of that. Double move.
But you know,
but
the way you try to limit a guy that's mobile is that you try to keep him, you make him throw from the pocket. You don't want him to get outside because now he puts you at risk. He can run, he can throw it. And he's accurate, as Crow was mentioning, he's accurate enough to throw the ball on the move, let alone let him get outside the pocket and be stationary.
Yep.
So you want to try to confine him to the box. Keep him in the box, get our hands up. We're going to make him throw over. So obviously, he's learned to throw between lanes because Drew Brees is not much taller than he is. And Drew has found a way to throw in lanes. And that's what, and it's not like he can change a whole lot of arm angle, Skip, because, he already down there. He can't throw sideways, the ball be skidding off the dirt. So everything has to come from over the top.
Okay. So 2 other quick issues. I was very upset with Kingsbury for not playing him more than a series because he just needs reps and work, as I told you earlier, because he's going to get thrown into the game one fire, and you better be ready for it because the offensive line isn't very good, and the receiving core is not stellar and deep.
No.
It's just not.
No.
Larry Fitz is 35 years old.
16th season, I think.
Yep. But what I did love after the game, Kyler Murray volunteered that he's got an issue with mingling in the middle of the field with the opposition after the game's over. And you did it your whole career. I assume you did it your whole career. And he said, why do you do it in pro football? We didn't do it in college. When the game's over, everybody just mingles. And if you played with guys from FSU, you go see them.
Swap jerseys, take a picture together.
What are you going to do? And Kyler's like, he says, I know it's common courtesy, but I don't love it. Good for you.
Whatever. See what I'm saying, Crow? See what I'm saying? Now you done changed on him. Now look at it. Crow looking at him like, we got something for you.
Well,
you going to be glad. Once I put this Rydell up under your chin, you go like, hey, man, that was a good hit, man. Good job. You do that. Go to the middle of the field.
Okay, well, I don't like NBA players fraternizing.
Whatever. Hold on. I just want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly.
You heard me.
No, but make sure I'm hearing you correctly. So when journalists go to games, so you never fraternize with any journalist?
I didn't with the opposition, I can tell you that.
What you mean the opposition? If they don't write for your paper.
I got criticized for it, too.
So you didn't talk to anybody that didn't write for your paper?
I did not.
You a hater.
Well, we're at war, man.
We ain't at no war.
Well, we're trying to take food off each other's table.
Okay.
Right? But I'm competing?
But I compete at such a high level. No, Skip. Once you done the work, I'm like, okay, this thing good. I'm going to turn this in. Can't beat that. You up there talking
Can you
about
buddy up?
Well, you have relationships with so many of those guys you're going up against. You've played with, I mean, history. Like, I don't think he really understands the guys he may see in the future.
Right, it's his first year. But year 10, year 12, you done seen so many guys.
You're going to want to be right there.
I got sent to the Winter Olympics in Sarajevo, and they made me room with the reporter from the other paper.
No way.